Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I had purchased a Rockler extra large box cutting joint jig for a router table with the intention of reducing the 10 frame hive bodies that I have down to 8 frames, or even something more customizable and lighter weight to save my back, because they get pretty heavy, especially when they're filled with honey. But the bees didn't make it, so maybe I can put this to other uses, maybe build some planters or something. But let's take a look inside. So there's the box. Let's take a look at the back before we open it up. That's what it looks like. Do you get this? Easy to grip handle, allows excellent control and easy motion. So this is what you can do with it, box joints. Let's open it up, take a look. Comes with these different thickness keys. Now I do have to modify my router table so I could add this a miter track or slot into the router table. I bought some T slotted track, hopefully fits this. So this is what you get. So you have to assemble this. Allows you to push the material through without cutting yourself. Brackets. It's all heavy duty gauge metal. And these are the, let's see, 1, 2 keys. And some pre-cut wood. Sacrificial fence. Oh, they're already slotted for you. I was watching a YouTube video where people had to make that. So this already has it. One of the keys is already installed. More hardware. Again, it's all heavy duty metal, heavy metal. This is what it looks like. So let's take a look at my router table. It's pretty old. Well, first, if we look here, you can see there's a track that needs to be installed, or you need this track on your router table in order to be able to use this jig. So they have these number 6, they're calling miter slot bars, and when you tighten them up, these fit in the track, and then when you tighten them up, they expand in the track, thus locking your fixture in place here. So, for the jig. So I don't have this on my router table, so I need to route that. So here they are. These fit in the track, and then when you tighten them, they expand. And that's how you tighten it up and fix your jig in place. So it has to be between, I think, 4.5 and 6.25 inches from the near edge of your track to the center of your bit. So I was just looking here because I'd like to have the long side of my router table, which measures 32 inches. Give me more support for the material as opposed to 24 inches. But it looks like that 6.25 is going to be right there. Now it's not all the way through, it's going to be a slot. This laminated, I assume, particle board is about 1 1/8 or 1 1/4. I don't know how deep I need to route the slot in here. So here's the track. I forgot I actually purchased. I was wondering if I had to cut this. It's exactly the right length. It's 32. So I guess router tables sort of have a standard, somewhat standard dimension. So I think I need to install it like this. But these are supposed to slide in. Okay, I thought you can just drop them in. Okay. So the way these work, just put the bolt through there, the washer, and so these just drop in, and when you tighten them, of course this goes through the base of the jig. And when you tighten that, it expands and then locks in place. So I thought you had to feed it through the side. That's not the case. You can just drop them in. 6 1/4. I guess I'll do that. I'll stay within the recommendation. That's the outside of the limit. That's one side of the limit, is the 6 1/4. So I think I'll do that. Alright, I made that pass. I thought the camera was on. It wasn't. Should have made a lot of dust. I don't know if I can add a dust collector to this router here. But let's try routing out some more material. Okay, so I've got the slot routed out. That was a mistake. I should have taken this outside. I think this is, what is this, like masonite they call this? Really fine dust. Just dust everywhere. So could have taken this table off. Could have even maybe put it upside down on the table saw and slowly cut this out. It would have been nice and straight. A little bit more even than doing it with the router. But next time, learned a lesson. Just want to put these holes in, pilot holes. I just need to remove a little bit more material with this bit here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that worked. Got those screws a little bit below the track. So I just need to put these in. Knobs on. So now I can line that up. Okay, making some progress. Now we just need to assemble this push block. The fence. Okay, so I got a crossbar here and then these two brackets attached to this piece of plastic and the handle. And that goes on here. So I have these Allen screws with a washer. And on the other side, take these two brackets. So now I'm trying to center this sacrificial back fence here. I want everything to be perpendicular. It's on the edge of the groove here for the track. There's actually a screw that comes underneath into that. I have to drill that. So I guess I'll do these two first. It's this one and then this one. Making sure that this is all square. Drill a pilot hole for it. And a couple of screws underneath. Oh, there's already, that's right, there's already two pilot holes there. Another sacrificial fence goes right here. So now you adjust this depending on the thickness of your stock. Alright, let's give this a try. I've got a piece of scrap here. I'll try it out on first. So push this through these two sacrificial fences up against the key. Clamp it. Oh, make sure that's down on the table. Yes, that's it. So now I'm supposed to take that, put it on to the key. So go over, push it down. Do the next one. there's the second box joint, and we just repeat that step. Okay, so I did some practice box joints on this scrap here, which I can also use as a template to help me get an idea of what I'm doing with the 8-frame Langstroth deep hive body. Even though this is straightforward, I did make some mistakes. I'm not certain what I did here. It jumped up, or I didn't have it clamped tight enough, or wasn't down on the key completely, but the subsequent box cuts are off. So I made some mistake here. I just used the other side. So just getting a feel of this Rockler XL box cutting joint jig. Comes with a 1/2 inch and a 3/4 inch key. So I think I'll end the video there. It's going on too long, and I'll follow up with the hive body, the 8-frame hive body, when I'm getting ready to assemble it. Maybe show you some of the steps in between cutting these joints. But for now, I think I'll end this video. It was supposed to just be on this Rockler box cutting joint jig. So I hope you found this video interesting. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and or comment, and thanks for watching.